Okay, I found the
Nice.
timing. Then I managed to watch it. Let me see.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome.
everybody here? Is everybody here? Is everybody in the house?
I is back. We is
Ladies and
back.
gentlemen, how is everybody doing? Yeah, hold up. Let me just check this. Hold on. Let's give me a sec. Just give me 2 seconds, please. Ek minute, please. Ek minute.
I
Ek
come
minute,
in it.
Babu. Ek minute, Babu. Babu, please. Ek minute. Okay, ek minute. Number all these
I
fellows that love. They're like ek minute. Ek minute.
come
Ladies
in
and
it.
gentlemen, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Talking Manchester. I'm your boy, Cousin Roy, with my homeboy Jay here. Been away for
JJ.
a couple of weeks because why? It's very, very easy why we're away for a couple of weeks because it's again the most ridiculous thing to have 2 weeks of football, 2 weeks of international, 2 weeks of football, 2 weeks of international. There's no momentum over here. I mean, look, man, this is all doing on part-time money. We ain't getting paid for none of this.
Mhm.
All right, and all very news that comes out of international, nobody cares. I mean, the only thing
Yep.
I care about during international break is who's injured, who's
Yeah,
not, and who's
exactly.
coming back. Who's coming back?
We don't really bother about the results. We just like, oh shit, Varane is injured again. Oh shit, this was fuck. That's all I see actually. I don't really bother about it. It's just too frequent, lah. There's just like you said, that kills the momentum, lah. Who watches international match? Do you watch international match? Oh, your mic is off.
Mike, okay, I'm back. Am I back? Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Mike went off. Yeah, see, who's injured again?
No, I'm just saying that every time we get worried about who's getting injured, who's coming back injured, and this
Yeah,
and that.
yeah,
But do you
that's
watch any
that's one.
international match?
Never. No, only Brazil. I watch Brazil game. If it's not live, if I find a time on a replay, I'll actually watch all Brazil game. I watch the Brazilian team play. I like to see them play. They're my favorite team. So the only thing I care about international break, right? I don't even care whether who scores goals. It doesn't make anything
Mm-hmm.
because whatever scores they're scoring over there, they're not bringing into over here. Now let's talk
According to
about
Luxembourg and all the small teams,
I
I
mean,
no
who
point.
cares? Yeah, Malta, whatever. Even if they score against Argentina, so it seems to me like I don't really care much. I want to talk really quickly about the past two games that we played. Let's start with the Everton. Was it 3
Mm-hmm.
0?
3-1.
3-0. Yeah, 3-1. Who scored?
Eh?
Everton scored?
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
So we managed to keep a clean sheet. We got a wonderful bicycle kick from Garnacho. Just to
Mm-hmm.
start off, since we want to talk about this, whose goal was better and whose goal was nicer, I want to ask you first. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
doing all this comparison about whose goal was nicer and all that. Whose goal was nicer?
Against Rooney, I mean,
They compare
Garnacho
against
and Rooney.
Rooney. Mm.
In terms of impact, I think Rooney's one lah. I don't care about the technique actually, to be honest. In terms of impact, Rooney won because we really needed that goal. We needed a win, and that kind of
It was
broke
against
the roof.
City some more.
Yep. So in terms of impact, Rooney lah, I have to say. I'm not saying that Garnacho is not good, but Rooney is the impact. This one,
They said Rooney shinned it while
yeah,
Alex Alejandro got it
Garnacho.
on his right on the
Laces.
yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm cutting in.
Technique wise, yeah, I mean Garnacho's one is way better lah. But if you look at it, I mean, does it really care? Do we really care as long as it goes in? It looks cool. I think it's all great, man. It's all great. We don't need VAR for this shit, man.
I thought
How about you,
looking at
Elia?
it,
What about you?
I didn't really care about comparing, to be honest, because we're not winning. I felt like you want to make a comparison, like you said, like the impact of the goal is different. You know, this is playing Everton, man. You know, by right, it should be a game that we won. I
Yep.
think the reason why it got so crazy is at the time Rooney did that bicycle kick, he was already an established kind of player, one of our first
Star
guys on the
player, yeah.
star player, first guys on the starting sheet. Whereas Garnacho trying to find his way, Ten Hag still doesn't know whether he should start, blah blah blah, all that crap. So by doing something like that, he kind of pushed his cause for being in the starting lineup. So I think that's why we're talking more about it. I think instead of talking about it being a wonderful goal, Rooney's time it was like Erling Haaland scoring a nice goal. Oh, okay.
Yep.
But wow, he got that. Oh, he's got that in his pocket. Damn, I didn't know Rooney had that.
Mhm.
Rooney where got score goal like this before. You know, so people didn't know that he had that skill in him. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
the impact was he became goal of the year. Whereas in Alejandro's situation, we're not winning anything. The boy is playing very, very well. Hopefully, he's the next guy on form on the left. And I think the comparisons are silly. I
Yep.
think sometimes the media people don't have something to talk about, so they
Nothing
jump
to
into
talk.
that.
They just put something. I mean, it's almost at the same area. It's almost at the same angle. It's at the same similar situation. As in, like, if you look at it, they did that mashup of videos. That pop, 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 pop.
But quite crazy, huh? The ball kept going away from him, huh? It's
Yep.
crazy, man. That Dalo
It was
cross,
a
the
good
ball
pass.
kept going away from him.
Pop.
He actually had to kind of
Oh
reach
my
out for
god.
it, yeah, and really thump the ball to get that
Thumped the
momentum
ball.
to
Yeah.
loop like that. I'm
And
like,
even
damn.
that loop was good. Yeah.
Yeah, and even
There's
one of the
nothing
other
Pickford
strike,
can do.
nah, forget it. And
Nothing
one
he
of
can do.
the former strikers was saying the other day, he said, "Look, I can score goals as well. I also can do stuff like that. I was training also a lot, but sometimes things like this, it's
Mm-hmm.
only special talent can do because it's how he contorted his body, it's how he read the flight of the ball, and how he's actually able to jump and turn in the air. Should we actually now then be? Do we feel that we have another superstar in our hands here? Because the reason I'm like, if you think about it, right? If Ganacho now at 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
if he was at
Okay.
Barcelona by the
20.
time he was 21, how old is he?
I think
19,
he's 19, 19.
19, sorry, 19, sorry, 19, right?
Mm.
If he was in a team like Barcelona at this point in time, he would already been playing 3 seasons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Spanish league is very easy, but it's difficult for them to shine over here. This boy getting his starting position now is being so like imagine to get your starting position in Manchester United, you need to get things like this done. Whereas boys like Rashford and all that who aren't really like pulling up their weight, supposedly automatic starters
Mhm.
because hey, social media got 7-8 million people following you when you're playing 6 million maybe watching. Now imagine there's 6 million on social media from Instagram. You start playing for PSG. Now all those fellas are 6 million will be tuning into PSG. You know what I'm saying now, bro?
Mhm.
you got to play Rashford up front. So should we start dropping Rashford, maybe playing Pelistri or maybe playing somebody else on the wing together with Garnacho? Because Everton game is not really a good measure for me because Roy Keane went and jumped on him, on Bruno. Remember the Roy Keane thing? Roy Keane
Mhm.
jumped on Bruno and said, as a captain, he shouldn't give up the penalty duties to Rashford. You read about that? It was quite a big
Yeah.
issue. So this what happened. I'll break it down. So Roy Keane went ape shit and said, "Hey, you are the penalty taker. Why are you giving it to Rashford just because he has no form?" He hated it. Now Bruno said, of course, what Bruno would say, my teammate before that he took penalties. When I came
Mhm.
in, became captain, I took over. I've missed also. I've not hit all my penalties. So I know my guy, he wanted to, get a little bit of form. Form's not really there. He wanted to take it for me, no problem, because he was the first penalty taker before I came here. So that's why I gave it to him. Now, Roy Keane was unhappy with that.
He's a
That's
man
the
of rules,
scenario.
man. Principles and rules. All right.
Yeah. So what do you think? Yeah. Explain. Elaborate on this. What
I
do you
mean,
think about this? Is he wrong? Is Keane wrong to say that? Did he go overboard? Should Bruno have not given that penalty take to Rashford? Should he have taken it?
I don't think what he did was wrong, to be honest. I think it was a good gesture for him because Rashford itself is a good penalty taker. We know that. And for Bruno to give it to him, I mean, he's not the outright penalty taker. Even Ten Hag also say he's not the outright penalty taker. He allows it to happen. He's like not unhappy about it. But we know Roy Keane's style. He's the type that rules are rules. I don't care whether you are happy or unhappy. We have to follow the order. We have to follow the rules. I think we watched a lot of his interviews. He always emphasized on that rules are rules. We do not bend the rules because of just to please someone. He don't do it to please someone. He do it to win the game. So we understand his reasons as well because this could actually jeopardize the game because he's not the main penalty taker for a reason. Bruno is the main penalty taker for a reason because maybe in terms of statistically, Bruno has a higher scoring rate compared to Rashford. So again, it is his view against our view. Personally, I think no, I don't see any wrong in that, and I think
Yeah.
Roy Keane got his right to air his opinion because that's his principles.
Roy Keane, Roy Keane kind of takes the captaincy very, like, very, very seriously. And
Very
am I,
very
I
yeah.
may say, I don't mind it because right now the captaincy for our club is kind of taken for granted. You're hearing people don't want to take their responsibility, yada yada. It's pathetic. It's just like the Glazers. So I'm always down with what he has to say regarding it, because one, I did not see this being a problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I thought, you know what, number one is because it's Everton, right? If he had missed it, I think the team felt strong enough to score a second goal. Number one. Number two, um, yeah, Rashford didn't win that penalty. You know, it wasn't because of him. He was just part of the build-up. But times have changed. You know,
Yep.
captains are more understanding these days. They are more people person, and Manchester United is devoid of a captain who is very, very vocal with his players. Manchester United, we have a captain who's more vocal with the referee and, and you know, and gesticulating every now and then. Roy Keane's time, you know, it's referees and teammates also get it. Like I told you, bro, the other day, I said, if Anthony is not running, why isn't Bruno shouting at him? Remember, I
Yep.
want that. So Manchester
Yep.
United DNA always comes with that kind of DNA, and Roy Keane being the best captain in Manchester United history for me. Okay, you all can dispute it in the chat, please. And you know, I'm okay with it only because Roy Keane is the best captain in Manchester United history. No, really, you let that sink in for a while. I'm not just talking about him being a former player and all that, because this kind of criticism, who else will make this kind of criticism? Only Roy Keane will make this kind of criticism. The fella let his teammate get take a free kick to get a penalty, and he's upset about it, and he's not wrong. To be honest,
Exactly.
like really, I don't think. Hang on, let me take a sip. What's up, guys? Thank you all for tuning in, man. Respect.
Moisture. That's right.
I don't think Roy Keane is wrong.
Yep.
One bit. And if I may say, because I've always been on Rashford's case about his outside businesses and how
His other
Rashford.
influences.
Correct.
Outside of football,
Influences, exactly. So how he needs to be current in order to be influencing. So he's not scoring any goals. He's only been getting bad criticism. Now was an easy opportunity to get some good. Now, I feel, to be honest, I keep saying that. I should stop saying that. I feel that was actually the reason he wanted it. Think about it. Let me see. Don't agree with me. Don't need to take my word for word, but think about it. He hasn't been doing very well. A lot of businesses rely on him. When you rely on social media, you rely on traction. So whether it's good publicity or bad publicity, it won't matter, right? But it's been a lot of bad lately because he hasn't been performing like last season. He's been selfish. He broke his car. His pimped out van came out. Cousin Roy, our channel, who changes the world. We've also been influencing a bit. So now people are, kind of thinking along our thought process, my thought process. So I felt that goal that day was to placate everything that was happening. It's in order to placate and get a little bit of feel-good factor and feel-good news, because, more than 7 million people have dropped him in FPL. So you got all these factors to take into consideration, where I'm thinking bigger picture and whole picture. I don't like it. Like you said, brother, like you bro, homeboy, you just said just now, man. Keane said that because I don't give a shit about your personal thing. I want the win first. I want the 3 points first, right? Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Yep. So and another thing that actually to add on what you just mentioned just now, you noticed during the goal celebration when he scored.
Yeah, they pushed him towards the side. He didn't want to go. What
He
was
just
that
went
about?
there,
I heard he was shy.
Not him shy, really.
I mean, no, he was embarrassed to go and celebrate with the fans, right?
He
I
scored,
felt
then
that.
he's like, there's no reaction, not so much as like just like that. Then Bruno had to push him to go and celebrate with the fans.
Yeah, Tommy and
then
yes.
Then only he ran there. Then he didn't even do his that stupid thing, that trademark shit. He just went there and just like that.
That's why I at first I didn't think much of it. I thought that okay, he's been under a lot of criticism. He just got a penalty. He shouldn't be proud of it. So that's why he was just chilling. But when everybody pushed him, hey, go and celebrate with the fans, it seemed like he was embarrassed.
Reluctantly,
because he's not living up to the expectations that we expect him to. And because he's not living up to these expectations, he just got a penalty. I was fine with him not running to the fans. Though if he ran to the fans there, he will just have to clap, because the euphoria is not there. Because from the beginning of the season, he's been making the same mistakes he's been making the past 8 years. That's why we all are wondering how come this boy is not getting smarter. Yeah. So that's
actually surprisingly, because I remember last time when he first broke into the team, I don't. Do you remember about the whole media about him that he's still a kid, he's still high school, and he managed to finish high school as one of the good students. He's like he mixed now the balance between football and study. And so I thought, okay, like this guy got a good balance, smart kid, but doesn't seem to be that smart lah.
Family values, huh? Bro, once the millions came in, once the
Yeah, whatever
MBE and
values,
the
man.
and can you imagine a 22-year-old boy writing a children's book? What kind of
Lah,
life lessons would
experience
you
lah, because he still can remember very, very, very recent.
like? You know what I'm saying? What kind of life lesson? Yeah, it's so much ridiculousness surrounding Marcus Rashford to the point that fans are fed up. Like how come when Rooney was not playing well, when Giggs was not playing well, when Gary Neville, Valencia, Mikel Sylvester, so what the names are coming in, man. They were all not playing so well.
Wes
We never.
Brown.
I'm talking about like more of the higher earner time. They
Mm,
didn't
mm,
jump on
mm,
their
mm.
case. How come we didn't jump on their case so much? We're jumping on this boy's case because after so many years and backing you up so much and being used to guys like Beckham, who
Mhm.
always brought it, it's hard to back up Rashford. So um just to kind of put a close on this, I felt that I did not see Roy Keane's point of view. Like it's excellent, to be honest with you. It's a
Yep.
fantastic, very deep, football-y kind of what's the opinion or thought process.
Mhm.
And because of Rashford's millions and millions of dollars, I think, bro, I know most people don't mind it, but I feel like I want to stand with Keane on this because I want to jump on Rashford's case, just so I can keep jumping on Rashford's case for being an underachiever.
I mean, when you put it in this angle, yeah, I actually agree with you,
Yeah, I'm
because
saying now, bro. Roy
he,
Keane only
he
can.
I mean, you watch a lot of all those interviews now that he's appearing in that what's that Gary Neville show again? Not the overlap, the one that he do with the Keane thing. He give a lot of his insights about him as a player. Now that he's opened up a little bit, more chill, he joke a little bit. You can see where he's coming from. His mindset is always about the team. He said, it's always about winning. My goal is to win the game no matter what. Whether I will, he said, I will hurt a player, but I won't injure a player. I like his that line. That's why he
It's
goes
not
in hard.
about
He
it's
said,
not
yeah,
about your feelings.
it's about being combative to win the ball, to get the ball, so that your team can get
Good
the ball and
old,
score the goal.
yeah.
So you know that his sole focus is to win the game. That's why he's so determined. He's so aggressive towards his own teammates as well, pushing them because he wants to win.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
yeah, so it's actually as simple as that. You must have that, I would say, extreme drive to just want to win the game. By all means, you will put everything on the line just to win the game. And
If I'm sorry, if I may add, because I think you
yeah.
have an opinion on this. If
Mhm.
I may add, Roy Keane doesn't like Bruno. Get out. I always forget. We always forget. Roy Keane doesn't like Bruno. I mean, the time that we saw the time where we saw like, hey, Bruno's playing well. Like, no, he don't. Bruno. What, bro? What's up, man? He's like our best player. So that's another factor. If we
Hmm.
go Roy Keane never liked Bruno as a captain. He wants somebody who's a killer, and
Mhm.
now Bruno is a whinger. He's a whiny guy.
Yeah.
So that also, I think, I forgot about
Yeah. I mean, he's outspoken, but he's not
that.
a a leader kind
He's
of
not
thing.
like Keane kind of style leader. No,
Yeah, I mean, but
Gary
who
Pallister. Nobody's that
how
Roy
I
Keane,
mean,
man.
in this team, who do you think is the closest to be
Nobody.
a nobody,
Yeah,
man?
nobody lah. Come on. We had David Dea take the ban. We had Harry Maguire take the ban. We don't have killers in this team. So Roy Keane on that, like I said, I just wanted to bring it out here today in the show because it's something interesting to talk about because
Yep.
I never saw it at that way. We are devoid of wins and we tend to support the players a lot. We don't want to, we can taro them lah. We have a podcast, we can
Mhm.
say whatever we want, but I didn't see that. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, I feel it attests to the softness of Manchester United. We're very soft,
The mindset.
very
Let me do
mindset.
the
Yeah,
right
let me.
Rashford,
Oh
the
God. Okay,
mindset.
1 million chiching. You just got 1 million in your bank
Yeah.
account.
I hope
Hey,
you don't
Marcus.
copyright.
Marcus, hold it for 3 more seconds. You're gonna make 250 more. One, two,
Click
three.
ma.
Chiching. 250,000
I
pounds
think
in
I
your
think
bank.
I think he should just change it to here lah. They
Yeah,
try
he
to
put in
accurate.
his he pointing in his mouth because that's actually what's happening. I don't want to be demonetized. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So I think that the entire thing, if you want to put into words, it just goes to show how soft we are. Oh, you want a goal? Oh, you want to score? Okay, I give you the goal here. Take a score. Whereas we wanted the captain to be like, shut up. You want a goal? Go and earn it. Put in a cross, get an assist. Okay. Okay. And, until then, piss off. I'm getting the second goal to ensure we have the 2-goal cushion.
Yep.
And then we can play more freely. So anyway, on that's Roy Keane, but I still love Roy Keane.
Yeah, man.
Now, bro,
He's the man. Mhm.
Galatasaray.
I saw a tweet. I can't remember. I didn't screenshot it. They say what? Onana single-handedly what I call kick us out of the Champions League. Then someone replied, not single-handedly, 2 hands.
You know, if you guys been following my channel, you all have seen just before that match, a couple of days ago, there was everything was going around on social media saying that, you know, Andre Onana had 6 clean sheets or 5 clean sheets, best clean sheets. Go and see what I put. I immediately said we're getting carried away with all this.
Yep.
These clean sheets all mean nothing. And us being on a run mean nothing because you need to be in those top positions challenging. We are not there. We are basically just doing what we are supposed to do as Manchester United. So it's nothing to shout about. It's good to see improvement, but those stats mean jack. Like I said, clean sheets mean nothing. The other team could be winning 5-2 and they won 7 in a row. We could have, you know, 6 clean sheets but draw 6 matches.
Yeah.
You know, so they got 15 points, we got 6 points with 9 points. So anyway, I saw that and I was thinking, I hope we can continue this good form, but I was worried it wouldn't happen. And true enough, oh my God.
In a spectacular way.
What happened in that match?
I really have no idea, man. When I saw how,
I mean,
I don't know whether to call it a schoolboy error or what. You know, he has been playing in the Champions League final. How did that happen, man?
I mean, he wasn't even, the ball pretty much went right towards him.
Yeah,
and I don't understand how.
Just there.
I mean, bro, talk to me. Like, I don't know what. I mean, what happened? How did he miss the ball?
Okay, the first one, it looks like he misread the whole situation. He got his footing wrong. He was going this side, and the ball suddenly went this side. But there was some dispute, right? They were saying that the Galatasaray players was in the lineup or something. The video.
By the way, y'all want to see how Onana defends a free kick? Check this out. This is how Onana defends free kick. There. Você, Mika, ali. Okay, player, go. Você. Bro, what was happening? Such an amateur mistake. Like you know, people in Asia here will say what, you know, or they're gonna jumpy. They're gonna jumpy, bro. They're gonna jumpy. Yeah, memang I thought like he gonna jumpy. And like it's like that what was the major blunder in that game? The Liverpool played the Carriers. What he was in the final.
Champions League final.
I mean, not as bad, of course, the stakes and all that, but but every time the stakes are high, it seems like Onana capitulates. Yeah. So when we are playing badly and then now suddenly we need a comeback. So past few games he played decent. Our oppositions weren't really that good, to be honest with you, and we should have scored more goals. But fine, we got a good defense. But then when it counts now, today, yesterday, day before, must win. Okay, must win match. Score early, we got the lead, and then suddenly to give away the goal like this is devastating for a team with so many injuries.
Yep.
You know, I can't imagine being a player in this team right now, which is so weak-willed, and trying to come back from that. It was almost impossible. And then the third goal also went in. I'm like, bro, how do you recover from that?
Talking about that, have you seen that Schmeichel and Ten Hag incident where he called Ten Hag out in the post-match interview?
Oh, what is it?
So, you know, the post-match, right, in the tunnel. So Schmeichel was interviewing Ten Hag. Then he was asking Ten Hag, what do you think is the situation? What happened? He said, oh, it was poor defending as a team. Then after that, okay, let me read what exactly he says. Said, no, we were in the project. Ten Hag said, we were in the project, so we have to learn from this and take that, everything. Then Schumacher later said, I think the back four played very well today. I don't think they could have done much more. Again, you can't argue the mistakes by the goalkeeper is very, very expensive. Because, you see, Ten Hag didn't want to point out Onana, but Schumacher tell him, why are you not pointing out this player live?
And
you can see Ten Hag just
like
couldn't answer. On the spot, he put him on the spot. Why are you not doing that? You see, back then when Fabian Barthez was making his blunders, when Tim Howard made his blunders, when Taibi make his blunders, immediately they are out of the team. Not Ferguson in a heartbeat, he said, you know what? You cost us the game, out you go. We will find a new goalkeeper. And how many times Onana has cost us the game?
So Schmeichel asked, Schmeichel was working for who then? Sky? What was his thingy? Was he working for the betting company?
CBS
nice.
Sports.
CBS, wow. Schmeichel went and asked him, but it's the keeper's fault. How come you're not saying the keeper? And Ten Hag said it's the entire team, right?
The team defensively. He said defense played well.
Yeah, I've seen that answer before. You see, bro, actually, maybe that's why there's a split in the team. Maybe that's why he doesn't have everybody on board, because maybe he says we are all a team. When a mistake happens, we are all a team. I will never call you out, which is what probably I think he did. I think probably he told all of them in their video sessions and all that. Look, when it comes to the media, I won't simply call any one person out. I will always say it's a team effort. Secondly, it's he signing. So probably he has to cover his head. If not, he's going to get sacked next week. Right?
Yeah, and how De Gea was not even shifted out the door.
Yeah.
Didn't even come in the door. He just locked the door and then let him in.
Right. And then Anthony, so to add to insult to injury, is not playing well. And then you got Sancho who spoke out. So seems to me that's the thing that I absolutely hate about Ten Hag. I don't like that. I feel like if the guy is doing badly, you call him out, but he will say, no, Andre is the first person to criticize himself. He's the first person who will ask for better standards, bro. Now you're losing the media game then. When Ten Hag first came in here, his media game was on point. He's found big mouth Ralph Rangnick talking too much. He said, I need to shut it down. But as more and more revelations happen, and we're learning that, most of the players that came in here were his agent's players who are under his agent's agency. And then you hear about this player that supposedly he worked with, that brought them in. We all brought them in for top dollar. To make amateur mistakes like this, bro, call him out. If you say Onana is tough, he's got a strong will, mentally he's powerful, then call him out. Don't worry. Next week he'll forget it, but he'll go apologize to everybody, move on. But when you say it's the entire defense, bro, let me just ask you, bro. I'm talking if I were 10, I'm talking to Ten Hag. I'll just ask Ten Hag, bro. Hold on, bro. The defense did nothing in that mistake. The ball went straight to him and he screwed up. If you're saying we gave away the free kicks get given. Sometimes it's not even a free kick, but the referee gives it and there's no VAR. VAR doesn't intervene in everything. And that's a free kick that's so far out there with no one touched it, no deflection, no nothing. How is the defense at fault? That's why I didn't see that, bro. I like that you brought it up. I love it. What you
and it's a tame free kick. It's not even something spectacular or anything, It was a damn
what do you
tame
think about
free kick.
what do you think about this one though? His replies though.
It makes him look like a fool when Schmeichel pointed out like that. It makes him look like a fool. It makes him look like you say, media trained. Not really. He's just trained to not throw people under the bus. But if it's a fault,
Sancho under the bus. Think, bro.
That one.
Anthony pegang that spot right side. Okay, Anthony is his boy. How come he was so quick to throw Sancho under the bus while Anthony, who's literally playing like crap, is not being thrown? What do you think, bro?
Now they put it.
Anybody in the chat, you all want to jump in here? I would love it, man. I love you guys.
Makes a lot of sense. He's protecting his players.
So he was so quick to call out Sancho, not training well. Today, what he should have said was, Onana should have done better. He needs to take the blame for it. I think we played well. I think defense played well. But this kind of mistakes happen. I
It cost the
think that
team.
it cost us a lot, but it's not over yet. We're still in it, but yeah, it definitely costs us. But I will have a chat with Onana. I'll talk to him. And look, we got another game coming. We need to focus on that game as well. But yes, today I think Onana made a blunder, and I think he needs, and he will do better for it, which he said before. But to put in the defense, bro, you imagine you center back, I ride back.
Buta kena, right?
You and me, we play check up, bro. I got 6
Mm.
tackles in the game. You got 5 headed clearance. You almost got a goal over that side from a corner. And then I let in 2 goal, Buta bin Bilad. Then suddenly your coach go and say, you also a fault. Bro, unless we love that coach so much, right? We know he's like our father, whatever father figure, Anna figure, coach figure, Abang,
Apa.
Sifu, Tylo figure, no problem. Because coach, you throw us on the bus, coach. Don't. Sorry, my mic, you can hear me? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so this seems to be. Well, I mean, how would you feel, guys? Thank you for tuning me. We're just talking about how Ten Hag said it's the defense's fault for the 2 goals that went in against Onana. What we are saying is it's not. It's if there's any time to call him out, now is the time to call out Onana. So I I would like more of that, and it's concerning to me because I thought Ten Hag is the guy who's going to be here for 10 years. But
Mhm.
when you see things like this happening, and I feel that he's protecting the guys who came through his agent, wow, I'm so worried, man. I'm so worried. You know why, bro? Because
Right?
remember what rumor is happening now with Jim Radcliffe? He wants to bring my guy. He wants to bring the Godfather. Now with Jimmy Radcliffe, Jimmy Garfield, Jimmy
Mhm.
Heath wants
Heathcliff.
to bring the Godfather. I'm
Mhm.
thinking I don't care who is there in Manchester United, get the F out. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Ratcliffe apparently wants to bring in Don Carlo Ancelotti because he's only got 1 more year to run in Madrid. The other rumor is he might go and coach either the Italian national team or the English national team. However, Sir Jimmy wants to bring the Don to United. I always thought we are going to go with the Ajax system and have Ten Hag here and let him grow, like Zlatan Ibrahimovic said, trust the project.
Mm.
But with all these things happening now, I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know. I would love Don to come here, man. I mean,
Mhm.
guys,
That'll be
anybody
interesting.
want to see Carlo Ancelotti here? Would you guys like Carlo Ancelotti to be here and Ten Hag out? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And when you give me that answer, take into consideration everything, the repercussions, players we have bought that are in the club right now that we spend tons of money on. Would a new guy want him? Um, Salaries that are given to players right now, do we want them? Long-term contracts for players that are here with agents' fees yet to be paid. Do we still want that on our books? How much can he spend in the next 3 years? You know what I mean? Put all that into the tepung, crack couple of eggs in there, couple of egg whites in there, whisk it, put the cover inside, put it in the fridge overnight. Next time when you take it out, when you kembang, make one
Berkembang.
cross over there, put it in the oven, let it bake. After you bake it, put some butter. When you eat that butter and that fresh bit that you bake, then you go to talk Cousin Roy's Talking Manchester, like, subscribe, and give me your comment. And have
The
some tea
bottom, man.
also while you're at it.
A good tea, man. Good tea. What do you think? What do you think?
I already said what I want down here.
But long term wise, I mean, do you, we get him in, it's going to be, I wouldn't say instant success because we don't know, but we know that he's going to bring a wealth of experience, a lot of, I would say, winning mentality into the team. And you can see that, from this Real Madrid team, he almost didn't buy any new players, right? I mean, almost most of the players are there before he joined, and he can change them to a force that it is now. But
Um,
long term wise, what is the plan? If you want to get him in something.
Actually, to perfectly honest, even short term also, I don't know whether it'll work because he went to Chelsea with all the money they had.
Yep,
He couldn't figure it out.
yep.
Right now, maybe lah, maybe I don't know how. I don't know
Because
whether Chelsea is a better
yeah,
organization than us. I want to compare organizations. A
you see
fair
back then,
assessment.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, cut it off. You were saying?
No,
Hey?
no, no.
Okay. You see, back then when he joined Chelsea, it was from back to back management changes, and when he got there are players from like 2-3 regimes ago, which is very similar to what we have right now. We have players from even Van Hal's one no more already. Mourinho's time. We have players from Marcia is given Van Hal, right? Okay. So got Van Hal's time, Mourinho's time, Oli's time, and Ten Hag. And when he comes in, he got players from 4 different systems in the team. And whether the players suit his system, again, we don't know. So I have doubts. I mean, I like to see him in the team because I like what he did previously. His, like I say again, his pedigree is there. It's just whether he can do it for us or not is another thing. We are such a mess.
And the thing is also, right, Cam, I didn't, sorry guys, I didn't do major deep dive into Carlo, but I know last time when he took over teams, he made average players good. But I don't remember a time in Carlo Ancelotti's managerial career where he didn't have a team with a superstar. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. I don't think there ever was. I mean, Juventus,
Everton
AC
lah.
Milan. Oh God, jeez, man, how much money he made from there?
The
Yeah, that's terrible.
entire team.
But he just tarnished it. Yes, I mean he got the bag lah. He
Okay lah.
secured the bag.
James Rodriguez lah. That's the biggest star he got lah.
Yeah. He I mean he got the bag. You know what I mean? He secured that bag, baby. 10 million,
Yeah,
11 million a year for doing jack shit. I don't remember a time when he had a team without superstars, and that's a problem for me. I would always rate Jose Mourinho above Carlo. Problem with Carlo, he seems to be successful wherever he goes. So
Yes.
I mean, in the back of my mind, my heart, my dream would like to see somebody established like him come here because I wanted him to come here before. I didn't like Louis van Gaal, and the one I loved the most was Jose. That's my favorite of all time. So I think, right, if he came in, we would see a proper clear out. I think if he came in, he'd say, listen, man, even if the price is low, I don't give a shit, sell them. But that's why I asked earlier, I want to compare organizations because just say he came in. He said, I want to clear Tommy, Anthony, Casemiro, Varane. Hold on, Martial. Give me some names, bro. We don't want. Sancho.
Sancho,
Some 7 or 8 ready there, right?
possibly Rashford, possibly
Possibly Rashford. So let's leave it at 10.
Onana.
You're crazy, but I like it. So they say he wants to come and clear out these 8. And he says, listen, let me handle the club for 3 years. Let me do it my way. Okay, I'm the Don. I'm making an offer I can't refuse. All right? Leave the gun, take the cannolis. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was you, Fredo. I knew it was you, Fredo. If he comes in, he lays down the law and he says, even if the price is 40 and they come in for 20, get them out so I can get some kids in, I'm down. I don't know whether he's somebody who may promote kids. Hopefully he comes to United, he sees some kids can play, he gives them a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's training, I'm sure. Actually, I'm pretty 100% sure his training methods are not that intense. Ten Hag's training methods very intense, his old school style. But Don has learned to switch. Don never, I mean, you listen to all the interviews of players talking about the Don, he never pushed. Like in Madrid, you don't need to push.
And they say he's a nice guy. He's a very nurturing coach. He's not those like the garang type, He's very nurturing.
Yeah.
He tried to bring the best out of you.
That's right. And just on that note, I also want to say the next Real Madrid coach will be De Zerbi from Brighton. I'm putting it out there. So that is the thing that I'm wondering. However, bro, like you said, like everywhere he went, he won.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere he went, he didn't win. Everywhere he went, he won. He speaks English.
Everton.
He commands Everton. Oh God, such a terrible team.
That's a little, I won't say black spot, a blue spot.
Yeah, it's like he goes straight and back.
But
again, I don't feel bad for him. He got the bag. Okay, he got a big ass bag. His bag's too big. Need a truck to carry it. But that's my concern. But I feel now we as fans, Manchester United fans, we got more experience now judging managers. We went through Moyes, which is the Ferguson style tak boleh jadi. When the Van Gaal unfortunate, didn't give him time. Mourinho the best, but then player power started then heavy, kena. Ole good again. Management problem, management kacau, say had to play him, don't play that guy problem. Then so I feel at this point in time, I'm confident enough to say I think Don can make a difference. They say Don wants to go out and get a player. Would you go for Don or Ten Hag? You go for the Don.
I'll go for Don.
I'll go for Don anytime. Fuck Ten Hag, man.
How many Champions League he won?
Come on. Stop playing with me. Don't play. How we beat how many clubs?
AC
Again.
Milan, Real Madrid. Enough said. I mean, Bayern Munich, Chelsea don't lah. The two blue club no need lah. Chelsea, Everton.
Chelsea
But
got FA
Real
Cup, right?
Madrid,
Mm.
I think
Also.
he won something with
I think he
Chelsea,
won
right?
FA Cup also and Champions League. Sorry, I don't know. I can't remember. Can't follow
Champions League
Chelsea
was
so much.
Di
Di
Matteo.
Matteo. He didn't win, Carlo didn't win, okay, FA Cup. And anyway, so
Still win something.
still win something. So it's highly questionable, highly debatable whether he will come in and be successful. But I think when it comes to knowing how to handle players, now maybe Don can do better. I feel like, especially the aura. And if he can do a clear out. So not really a conclusive answer, I think, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm not giving proper this one answer, but seeing as how Ten Hag, in my opinion, right now is protecting players, go away.
This season exposes a lot of his the other side of Ten Hag, which I feel is not right. I like what I see last season, but this season with all the shit going on, a lot of things are being exposed. How he manages, and there's all
questioning it, right?
Now. I mean, I'm looking at it. Even the way how he answers his press conferences is not as convincing as it is last season. Maybe the pressure got to him. Maybe he's under a lot of pressure by the board to do something because of the whole background scene of the taking over, then the injuries, and then the whole Sancho, Anthony, and now the Varane situation. It's like non-stop for him.
Let's talk about that, bro. What's happening, bro? Varane?
I don't know. I mean, suddenly he's just no longer the first team player. I don't see any like unhappiness. He came on, he still play, he still listens. It's not like when Ronaldo last time and came on, then when Ten Hag to him,
but
like,
I don't see that smile anymore in Varane. I see him sulking. He's got a long sour face. I mean, my opinion, I think what happened was pre-season when they came back, they were overworked. Then Varane said that, hey, FIFA adding matches in between the season, whatever is terrible and all that. I think it was kind of hinting at United. I think the sessions might have been a bit heavy. I think he might have said something to the point the coach said, I'm not going to start you now. This is ridiculous. Are we really starting to fight with everybody in the club now? Hey man, even when he brought him out as a sub the other day, I was looking at his face. He didn't even want to look at Ten Hag, man. Come on, man.
He didn't want to play for the team.
He like this.
You notice, right? You notice the way he play, he doesn't have that sparkle. He doesn't. There's no spark. He's just there to get the paycheck, and I just go there, I just do what I need to do.
What do you think happened, dude? What do you think happened? I put my thing on the page. Where did this fucking fallout start?
It could be certain words being said. I think he's not happy that how come Johnny Evans is playing ahead of him. A player that's not supposed to be even in the team, suddenly in the team. But I may actually cite Ten Hag on one part is because Varane is constantly injured. And his usual partnership with Martinez is not there. Martinez is injured. And how he play with Maguire, maybe it doesn't suit Maguire. And Maguire... And the thing is, Maguire currently is starting to find back his form. He seems to be like a decent defender. His errors and his problems are all slowly being minimized because Onana is making more mistakes. I'm not saying that he's still the best. I mean, I'm not saying that he's getting very good, but it's better than previously. I think because the spotlight is no longer on him. And that kind of, I think, maybe made Ten Hag choose other defenders ahead of Varane.
So you don't think that he went and argued with Ten Hag when he didn't start him against City, and you don't think there was some argument before the City game? Sorry,
every players definitely will have some arguments with the coach, man. At any point in time. I mean, you watch the Beckham documentary, you watch all these things. They say it's always there. There's always fight. It's just that now with social media, things are being hyped up a little bit more. But even back then in the 90s, there's massive fight. Even like Roy Keane and Peter Schmeichel went to punching situation. But this one, if Varane, I don't think there is much dispute. It's just that Ten Hag is trying to find the right formula for the defense. And at the moment, you can see the defense is a little bit more solid, more consistent. So Varane had to do what Maguire have to do, just wait, just continue working out prove yourself, come back into the team, and when you have the chance to play, just play your best, lah.
What
But the thing
things
is, he play his best and he get injured. So
and things are so bad now to the point that he's been transfer listed.
is he?
Yeah. So in January,
But
anybody who wants to buy him, Bayern seem to be the rumored
they
one to
said
come in for him.
I heard that I just heard
Huh.
that the news about Saudi Arabia, but I didn't know he was transfer
And
listed.
them too. Yeah, so he's
Damn,
transfer listed
shit.
apparently together with Sancho in January. That shocked the hell out of me. That
Even
sounds.
Casemiro, right? I heard the rumors also Casemiro is in
I
the
think
thing,
Casemiro.
right?
I think if they come with if they match the salary they'll be paying 350. I think they might let him go. Man, I won't be surprised.
Now
But
with Mainu back,
let's
right?
get on Varane. Yeah, let's remind you back. Let's get on this Varane case again. Him being something bad happened.
It could be.
I feel something bad has happened there. I think
But
there's been
Varane is
another.
it's not Ten Hag's
Exactly.
signing, right?
Oh, he's in. Yeah, he came as
Yeah, he came
and
before.
yeah, he's not Ten Hag signing, and it's I hate. I mean, I don't know where to stand on this right now. Like
This is a
whether
very
it's
confusing
tricky,
situation
very
for us. Also, it's
confusing.
so tricky. It's like he is not whining in public, but there are a lot of negativity leaking out from this thing. There's no longer any media leaks at the moment, which is in a way a good thing. But like you say, the body language, the facial reaction is not showing a lot of positivity at the moment,
Mm. So
and that's
this
a bit worrying.
and I don't know where to stand on this because I like to stand with my coach. I like to stand with my club. But it sounds like that whole drama that happened last time with Pogba and Mourinho that started making the whole team toxic to the point that Mourinho lost his job, got sacked, not even resigned. Instead of us moving Pogba out and whoever else was talking, Angel Di Maria, whoever talking shit back then, whatever, whoever it was, we decided to condone it. Now, Ten Hag is not like that. And I think we've shifted from that kind of mentality to a new mentality where players shouldn't be having so much say. But it breaks my heart to know Varane, who I love so much. I think he's a fantastic player. 18
Mhm.
years old. Mourinho tried to bring him here, but Mourinho got him. Mourinho got him in Madrid for 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, 12 years. We tried to get him here. Finally, we got him after 10 and he's injured. Sad. What's happening? Why are you fighting everybody? Number one. Number two, if these players are talking too much, then I'm with the coach. But I wish I had a conclusive answer. Because so far, the only rumors coming out is he went and asked me why I didn't start. I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't ask you why I didn't start. Then he explained. Then you didn't like it. And then the coach getting sensitive. I hope the coach doesn't get too sensitive in this day and age. Alex Ferguson can get sensitive because he earned it. But none of these coaches right now. If the Don comes in, he wants to be sensitive, I think I'll be okay with it. But I
Yep.
want to see what happens also. But right now, with Ten Hag like this, without that kind of stature, to alienate guys like Varane, who's won multiple Champions League, multiple league titles, World Club titles, World Cup, when he goes and sits in the office, when he's in the pitch with Ten Hag, he'll be like, man, who the F are you?
Now that you look at it from this angle, sorry, Katafa. Now that you look from this angle, do you think Casemiro's form is also because of this situation?
Oh,
Because
no, I think Casemiro overplayed, bro. Casemiro ran his ass off last year to get us in the Champions League. Serious. He ran his ass off. He saved, off the line chances, header on the,
he was
goal
everywhere
post
on the
when he was
pitch.
playing. Yeah, when he was playing with De Gea. I remember all that. No, he was all over sliding tackle. Then later, second half of the season, he started getting a little bit slow. More red cards started piling up. So he killed himself for us last season. Now highlight.com. I feel why?
No, because now that we look at it, right? I mean, just look at the possibilities. Both are former teammates from Real Madrid, and
Both fighting
not both fighting, as in like
with Ten Hag. Sorry.
yeah, maybe Casemiro's form is down is because he noticed that there's some like say some nonsense behind the scene where Ten Hag is favoring certain players. Then Varane started questioning things. Then after that, it kind of impacted his mood also. It's like, hey, I'm here to fight for the team, but the team is not fighting for me. Kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just imagining too many things.
But he played for Brazil 90 minutes in 2 matches. So I know I think he was okay. He doesn't need to do that much running in the Brazil team because they do a lot of passing. They pass, they like to give the ball to the wingers and the defensive midfielder, depending on which team they're playing, who's in their defense, a lot of passing. So Casemiro doesn't. He runs a lot
doesn't
when
have
they're
to run.
Doesn't have to. He runs a lot when he does defending, and when they're nil 60 minutes. Wow, the time you can see he's like trying, and then he scores goals. So in my
The
opinion,
burst lah, certain bursts he will do the running only lah.
because I think the coach is saying let these other guys dictate the flow of the game. You be the defensive mid. So I think he overplayed. He's getting injured now. I don't know whether he's having issues like how Varane is because they are former Real Madrid teammates, but I think the fellow is so old, but I think he's paying for it. I think his body is paying for it. That's what you asked, right?
Yeah. Whatever caught up with him lah. So okay lah. So maybe it's not connected lah with the whole Varane situation. Possibly.
I think and also because I feel like Casemiro may be 100% starter if he's ready instead of Scott McTominay. I feel
definitely.
So I feel like the injury is legit.
Scott doesn't contribute much to the team besides getting fouled, giving fouls. Trying to be a shit house.
Isn't he the most difficult player to love? I mean, the most frustrating maybe is the right word.
Frustrating because we know he have the heart. He is a true blue Man United player. I mean, the player at the heart, but other than that, skill wise, a bit hard.
He doesn't want the ball. Like, bro, the day you saw Mainu take the ball,
his position,
hiding,
like
always hiding. Like we like to use the word invisible, and I stole that from one of the pundits. It's very apt. Like that day I saw when Mainu. Let's talk about Mainu. We forgot to talk about Mainu.
Yeah,
the day when I saw Mainu start, every time they gave him the ball, he immediately turned towards the opponent's goal. Get the ball, turn quickly. Get the ball, turn quickly to opponent's goal. Reminded me of Paul's goals. And then I look again.
Bloody 18-year-old to do that.
18-year-old,
calm, steady,
not scared, willing to make mistake and cover back. And came back from injury recently. When I look at Scott, whenever the ball goes to him, he likes to pass it away quickly.
Yep.
He doesn't hold the ball very long.
He's trying to do one touch lah, but
he doesn't push up much with the ball. He doesn't even get in one 90-minute game that he plays a full. I think his ball carry total, that means the ball in his feet moving up, probably might just be like 200 or 200 meters. Really, you go watch again, you see like touch, pass away quickly, do some defending, give away a foul. Okay, fine, maybe that's his job to interrupt the play, but he doesn't do it. He's not Cloud Makalele. Then when he keeps, sometimes he's in positions where he's empty. I can notice the players don't want to give him the ball because they give him the ball, they don't have chance to run up. They don't even have 2-3 seconds to get into a nice position, see where the opponent play before he pass. He gets it, he gives it away quickly. Now, Mainu had the ball, face the opponent immediately, like a 4 eyes looking at the side ready. Somebody come, he wants to take them on for at least 1-2 seconds, take you on, push, take you on a little bit, find somebody pass. You know how many times I saw him do that? Every time.
The best thing is, sorry, cut off. The best thing is, he knows where all the players are. When he turn, you notice he doesn't just like turn and he's like, like try to look. He turn, he pass, like he reaches someone. So he actually looks. He's very aware of the entire field, even before he got the ball. He knows where is everyone running. He knows the game plan. He knows the play. So when he gets the ball, it's just like American football. They say the quarterback gets the ball. They already set the tactic, that play. They know that when I turn, this guy's going to be at 45 yards ahead there. Then he's going to turn left. I'm going to throw the ball. And the ball going to reach straight to his hand. Something like that. So this guy, he saw the runnings already, all the players, where are they moving? He turned. He knows where to pass. He already got the decision of what to do. If they say this player is being marked, I got this player. I know he's going to be there. I know this player is going to be there. So for a young 18-year-old guy, because the day I saw it when he played, I was like, how is he doing that?
I mean, how is he so chill?
Yeah, damn chill.
What's going on?
Taglaba, he doesn't panic, he's just like
Galatasaray with the noise and the noise in the stadium was next level anyway.
So it's impressive for a young kid. I mean, I mean, everyone talk about Jude Bellingham, right? I think we have a star here in the making if he performs like that consistently. I don't want to put anything at the moment because he only played 1.5 games. So if he can perform like that consistently over a course of 1 or 2 seasons, then possibly he is someone that we can rely upon. But at the moment now, 1-2 games, we saw a lot of players, 1-2 games, the spark, half a season, then after that disappear.
Okay,
So I like what I see, but I want more. I want to see consistency. And
Mason
he
Mount.
have to bring that.
Mason
He's
Mount, what's
injured,
happening here? The other
He's
day
injured.
he's back. Oh, injured again. So the other day
Injured
someone
again.
asked Ten
Half
Hag
injury,
like
I think.
okay. So like those in between thingies, right? New. So Ten
I
Hag
think
was
he
asked.
did well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying that Ten Hag was asked
Yeah.
like, "What's up about Mount?"
I think against Luton he did quite well. We start.
Okay.
Yeah. You kind of see what we get him for lah. He's like
Okay, that's a good way
very
to put it, lah. You can see
yeah
what he has, we just haven't seen the best
yeah
of it. But bro,
yeah.
this is what
He's,
Ten Hag said, bro. Ten Hag said that beginning of the season, I wanted to start the season with him, but then with all the injuries, things got disrupted. Then now when he comes back, other players are playing well. I think that's the best answer to give. I don't know. Is there any other way to put it? Like
no.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you have to earn your spot lah. I mean, so I think
makes sense. Yeah, you
makes
did want to
sense.
start
Makes
with
a lot of
him,
sense.
but the first two games he didn't. He wasn't really all there.
Then he
Remember
got
the first two
injured.
games, then again he got injured.
He was shit.
He was shit.
Let's be
Then
honest, he was shit.
he was shit. Then he came back. Like should we be like saying this is a bad signing?
It's too little games to judge him. To be honest, really, I can't say because
13
you're
already.
coming. Yeah, I mean you're coming to a new team, and you didn't have like a proper run of games, like 4-5 games or 6-7 games.
So we shouldn't
You
rag
played-
on him, huh? Shouldn't.
I think
shouldn't.
not
13
yet
games,
lah.
13
Not
games,
yet
maybe
lah.
no, yeah.
Not yet
I mean,
lah.
they spoke about him as being elite, right? But you and I knew, like,
I mean,
without playing
I would.
games
I mean, to
last
say
year.
elite, I wouldn't put him as elite.
I mean, he
lah.
may be
Maybe I
elite
say
player,
good-
but he wasn't in
good
elite
player.
shape.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
not.
I mean, look at it, of all the new signings.
We all don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, the only player that I saw came in the team and immediately made an impact.
Is Bruno.
Bruno, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Bruno came in, the team lifted up. We
Money.
became suddenly a bloody force to be reckoned with. Suddenly with Bruno in the team, scoring like how many goals? 10 goals in half a season, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was the last signing that really lifted the whole team up. I think come the close second, I would say Martinez. Everyone was
I like
writing-
that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
everyone
that.
was writing him off, but when he came
I'm
in,
mad at
he
that.
was kicking the shit out of everyone. He lived up to
Absolutely
his
like that.
butcher nickname.
And the fan favorite was. No, you say first. You say first. The fan favorite. You go ahead.
I think it was Casimiro.
I was going to say like that, right?
Yeah,
Right. If you ask most fans outside the normal one, they'll be like, Casemiro is the best. But I mean, for me, it's Lisandro. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, Lisandro, but I think Casimiro is a third lah. He came in, he lifted the team. We needed that defensive midfielder, and he came in. He was very determined to make it work because of what he said. So I think he said it in public. He said, "Get me." He told his agent, right? It was published everywhere. Get me to Manchester United. I will solve their problem, their midfield problem. And he came. He did, but unfortunately, the English game was not very nice to him, and he got stupid red cards, which I think he should not. Where other players should get they got yellow card, but he got the red just because he is Casemiro and just because he plays for Manchester United.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I forgot about that. It affected our season.
Yeah, that three I felt impacted our team. Other than that, who else? I don't really see it.
Should we then sell Mount as well? Because the rumor is like, like we said just now, Casemiro, Varane, and Sancho 100% lah.
Yeah,
Varane seems also 100%. But how?
No lah, I think not yet lah. Maybe give him one season. Then we decide next season. Because
but bro, think about it. We want to keep Mount and we want to sell Varane. We want to. Can you imagine? Like it's like we've come to that point where we kind of supporting our coach 100%. So if Varane is being a nuisance, let him go. But we still split. Can you imagine? Then if we are not like. Honestly, bro, you look at it, we are not 100% behind. Oh man, hates me. I hate saying this. Bro. We are not 100% behind Ten Hag, guys. Thank you all so much.
I want Varane to stay, man. I want Varane to stay.
That's the hard part to admit. It's hard part to admit. Exactly. It's as Manchester United fans, very hard to go against the coach. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at last season, Varane, Martinez, it reminds me of Ferdinand Vidic. And that gave us a bit of hope and gave us a bit of happiness, you see. to feel that feeling again. You know, like, hey, finally we got a very stable back four.
Exactly.
Shaw,
Exactly.
Martinez, Varane,
Exactly.
Wan
Malasia as a
Bissaka,
backup, 1B.
yeah, and Manasseh, and then on the right we have 1B and Dalo.
Dalo.
We have something going on there, you know. Then we here at the back, you know, we have something going on. But
Now,
I mean, it's
see,
like
split. Because these players that
you
came were
fall,
guys we
then
wish. Fight, fall out, fight, fall. These were the players we wished we had in our team. Then finally we have them. And then now, what's all this fighting?
and suddenly everyone wants to go.
Saudi
But,
Arabia. So
but Saudi Arabia really spoil market lah.
that's true. So look, guys,
They're just giving people money just like that, man. It's damn, man.
So I guess like I would prefer if they sell Mount and keep Varane, but Varane is injury prone, so I'm thinking if we get him off the books, will be great. Casemiro, if the team feels that he cannot play well beyond this season because of injuries that will pile up and the CONMEBOL Cup, whatever coming next year, whatever. If you want to get rid of him, I will be sad. But let me see who is the replacement coming in, and let me see whether financially it's a good move. If it's financially a good move, then I'm okay. I'm so struggling so much right now to put 100% behind Ten Hag, man. I'm telling you.
Midfield,
Very
I think
hard.
with Mainu there, I'm a little bit relieved. We have someone that is capable of doing a lot of things. Against Everton, that goal line save, I haven't seen that for a long time, man. He ran all the way back. He blocked. He read the
line,
game.
and in the 70th minute, there was one more shot on goal that he put his leg out there, and then Bruno came in the 80th minute. Where's the rest of the where's Scott? I mean, Scott McTominay, Sonny Scott McTominay scored 90 minutes ago. So Scott McTominay is a Manchester United legend. You know, maybe limit change. So, bro, you think about it though, if we let Casemiro and Varane go, the midfield, defensive midfield is Eriksen, Scott McTominay, Amrabat,
possibly Mainu.
And Mainu.
Okay.
It doesn't scream
confidence.
Yeah. We got Liverpool.
It doesn't give
coming
assurance,
up.
man. This month, let's talk about this month's lineup, man. The schedule, man.
Quite heavy. We got Newcastle, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, right? Bournemouth, sorry.
Bayern, Liverpool,
must-win game. Liverpool,
West Ham, Aston Villa, Forest.
You think we're going to win the first two?
Of course. We're going to win the whole season.
Playing,
the whole year.
Stop playing with me.
The whole month, man.
You think we're going to beat Newcastle tomorrow morning?
Shit team. Huh? We will.
I mean, look, Newcastle have their injury problems. Fair enough. Yeah, they got some massive injury concern. Guys, they beat Chelsea 4-1.
Yep.
Okay, it was a tame red card. I watched the game. It was a tame red card, but they tore them apart. I'm worried. Where is your confidence coming from, man?
They drew with PSG.
Yeah. Oh, robbed.
That's Mbappe.
Robbed, by the way.
Magic.
They should have won. I thought that penalty decision was ridiculous, but yeah. So how? Newcastle, Chelsea.
I'm just trying to cheer myself up, but I had a long week. You know, I'm happy today. Finally, that long week is over. So I'm just gonna cheer myself up. We're gonna have a good month. I'm gonna drink a little bit more during Christmas.
Okay, let's talk about this lineup. Probably he might put up against Chelsea, seeing as how the Galatasaray game went. I think we're going to re-sign David De Gea. He's going to start. Oh man, wishful thinking. I think he's going to stick with the exact same team.
Yep.
I think he's not going to change. I think he's not going to change Rashford and Garnacho. He's going to be there, and only the midfield. I don't know, homie Amrabat, I don't know what's going on over there. So I don't know whether...
Amrabat doesn't seem to be doing a lot. I don't see much.
I think he's still carrying the injury, bro.
I have a feeling too, yeah.
So, and apparently rumor is we might not even buy him. So we paid 25 or whatever for Fs. For shits and giggles.
We've been doing that for the last 13 years.
Oh my God, unbelievable. So again, Newcastle, I hope Mainu starts if he's not injured. But who to play alongside him? Not Mount because he's not. I don't think he's fit enough.
He's not playing.
Oh, there you go. He's injured. Oh, thank you. So Eriksen. Oh boy. I mean, if Eriksen plays in Newcastle, he might be torn up. Who would you like to? Who should start actually? Give me a second. Yeah. Who do you like? Look, man. For real. Bullshit aside, Amrabat is ready. Mainu and Amrabat. Let's go. Amrabat really Mainu. Because that game against Galatasaray, Mainu was playing, and Everton or whatever it was, he was playing a lot left back, right back. Menu Ten Hag played a 3-5-2. Go ahead.
I have a feeling it's going to be Amrabat, McTominay.
Yeah, you're right.
Because McTominay at the moment now, he seems to be a little bit of undroppable.
Right.
Mainu may come in the second half if either one of Amrabat or McTominay is tired.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, so most
do you want to see that now? Who would you like to start
ideally
against Newcastle? Let me just see what Newcastle lineup. Who do you like?
I think we'll still go with Amrabat and McTominay. We need to kick Newcastle's midfield a little bit, lah.
It's that the energy levels. I'm wondering because let's quickly see. They got Guimaraes is doing okay. Miley Joelinton is a dirty player.
Yep,
absolutely dirty player.
Really tough player. So we need someone like McTominay to kick him.
Guimaraes is tough. No, really,
we need someone to kick him.
He's good with the balance. Yeah. Joelinton is a dirty player. Someone needs to try and get him. Garnacho will be the one probably over there. Garnacho on the right, Rashford left. So most likely Garnacho will be. Rashford might be the one who have to try and get him a card early, put him in trouble. But then midfield, brother, worried. I feel like if Eriksen's there, he'll be run around because we got Almiron, Gordon, and if Callum Wilson is fit, he's back. But I think most likely it'll be Isak. However,
Gordon has been playing well recently.
Gordon's in my FPL. Oh my goodness! Well. Oh my goodness!
Talk about Almiron is starting to find his form.
Exactly. It's like God is like the widest boy in England, man. But he's playing with the heart of a lion. Incredible. He's Irish, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not sure, but I love the boy. He's in my FPL. He's gonna cause us problems. Trippier is gonna come in world class. World class. Don't even talk to me. Trippier is world class.
The day we played, did Gordon score against us the last round?
Yeah.
No, he did. Almiron.
Yeah, he scored against Chelsea though. Yeah.
Almiron Hall. We looked. But Gordon
played. Yeah, he came out like sub. Yeah, so I think what we should have in this midfield for this starting, it should be Kobe Mainu if he's not injured, and what's his face, Amrabat, because seems to me Mainu is the one who stays deep. Amrabat is the one who pushes. Passing so far, maybe you know more. I feel Amrabat is a better passer because when Amrabat was in Fiorentina, he had the ball a lot. So, you know, he knows how to spread the ball a little bit.
Yes.
Mainu may know the team better than Amrabat. He may know how each player plays and their traits. But if he's dropping deep to have that energy to cover like that goal line save that day, I prefer Amrabat because Amrabat will ask for the ball. So like I said, Tommy...
Mainu is not the playmaker type of player. He's more like he's not the kind. So I think Amrabat is a better passer in a way, long range playmaking style. I think he's better. Yeah.
So I would like these two. You wanted Kobe and who just now? Scotty. You said who do you want?
Yeah, Amrabat, McTominay.
I'm not mad at that because Tommy will play well against Newcastle.
We want to kick them. We need to kick them. We need to kick them.
Tommy will be great.
So Tommy will just be good with that. I don't want him to do any passing. Just go there and kick people.
Would you like Rashford to start there? Yeah, I agree. He's tall also. I like it.
Because would you like Rashford to Newcastle's set piece is scary.
True, bro. Come on, man.
What's that guy's name? The left back, Dunker.
Trippier.
Livramento? No. There's one. They have one tall player.
Let me see. Louis Hall, Ben Parkinson. Maybe he's injured.
Okay,
I don't see him in the last game against PSG. He's not listed.
Okay.
Now, So, defense, I suppose you'll go with Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. So you got no choice over there.
Evans is not playing, right? Evans is injured.
Oh, sorry.
There's most likely Lindelof.
Oh boy, this is going to be trouble. Just be ready, guys. Going to be trouble.
Our injury list is actually Eriksen's injured. So Eriksen, Casemiro, Martinez, Mount, Evans, Malacia, Diallo. So so we are left with Maguire, Lindelof, Varane. I don't think so will start. So
I guess
we are running out of options, lah. Yeah, we're running out of options.
So the only ones who will be 100% on the team sheet will be Andre Onana, Bruno, Marcus Rashford, and Garnacho.
Maguire.
Oh, Maguire. So 5 of them.
Okay, I like Maguire. I mean, the day, if you notice, right, when Onana fumbled, Maguire is the one that went there and consoled him.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it's class, man.
Class. Guys,
class, man.
I call a spade. I put on the page so I say, hey, man, this fellow has been playing well. He deserves some credit. and he never shouted at Onana even once.
Yep.
It's on the page. Check my page, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. It's all there. I love it. I give credit where credit is due. Lah.
Yep.
He did he's doing well while the team needs him. He's keeping quiet. But bro, let's be honest.
Yep.
Taking the captaincy away from Maguire is helping.
Yep. It does.
How come we
Is
never
a-
talk about this? Right? No, I mean, not us. I mean, in general, no one's talking about this. Right now, I
Because
think
everyone
so.
was jumping on Harry Maguire before this. Everyone was jumping on him, and now that he's doing well, I mean, those that were jumping on him don't dare to come out and support
Yeah.
him. That means
Support
that
him again.
we're making fun of him. He's a shit
Yeah, a bit
captain.
ashamed
Blah,
of
blah,
it.
blah. But I say, I mean, I always know that there is a decent defender in him. I wouldn't say he's like the best, but I mean, I think the captaincy away from him does help. At least now he can just focus on bloody defending and not trying to quarrel with the goalkeeper or whatever shit he have to do.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
They didn't have to manage the game also.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
with his so-called mentor joining him in this team, with Johnny Evans, that kind of level him up a little bit also, I think. That helped him a little bit also.
Okay.
I think
You know, if
Johnny
you look at,
Evans-
I believe so. You look at the Newcastle's form, right? So the draw against PSG, which I think they were robbed. They beat Chelsea 4-1 home. Lost to Bournemouth away 2-0. That's when the injuries were piling up. Lost to Dortmund 8 November, 12 November. Injuries were there. Shah, Burn, Botman, all gone.
they beat
And
Arsenal.
then
They
beat
us.
Arsenal, which was, I don't know, everyone's complaining about Arsenal, VAR, whatever the fuck, and all that. They beat them. So to say that they are coming in not at full strength, I'd be remiss to say that. I think we are the ones who are not at full strength. Can we come away with a win? I think it might be difficult.
Going to
I
St.
think if
James
we,
Park, right? Playing away.
yeah, we're going to St. James Park. So if we don't let in a goal, because it's 4 a.m. here, so it's 8 hours behind us. So it's a night game.
Late game, yeah.
It's a 8 p.m. game over there. So don't know how, if it doesn't rain problem, all this. Very hard to predict. I'm going to put it as a draw. It's very hard to predict this game. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to play. Like, do we play well in the rain?
I mean, we're playing away, and our away form started to improve, I guess.
I would like to see Rasmus start, and I don't care about all those stats that he hasn't scored all the Premier League and all that don't mean jack shit to me.
Yep.
The one that means most to me is seeing Anthony not really perform, Anthony not pulling his weight, costing us a lot of money. That's I think I'm more concerned about, I think we're being robbed in this Champions League with mistakes that are terrible. Can Andre Onana fix his shit by tonight? Can he actually do that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions here.
I mean, I feel that our attacking play is starting to click. I don't know if you noticed. I mean, the last 1, 2, 3, 4 games, we scored how many goals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. We scored 10 goals in the last 4 games, but we let in a lot as well.
Okay.
So
Right.
I feel that our attacking play is starting to click. I would love to see Højlund score in the Premier League. I think it's due. He's been scoring a lot in the Champions League. Maybe the Premier League is a bit tougher. So yeah, I mean, I wish for a win, a 1-year scrappy win. I don't care how he score. Højlund score with his toe, with his butt, or with his shoulder or whatever. I don't care. As long as we have a scrappy win, I think it would be good to continue our form. But realistically, I most likely see a draw. Realistically,
Yeah.
maybe a 1-1.
It's nice to have Luke Shaw back on the left there, so
Yes,
Dalo
it
maybe
helped a
Wan-Bissaka can
lot.
take a break.
It helped a lot.
If he starts with Wan-Bissaka probably can have him. Wan-Bissaka probably have Almiron's number, and maybe Gordon also. I'm sure he can. He has the speed to catch up.
He's already showing extra pocket on his shirt already. His jersey.
So got 2.
He's gonna keep all these fellas inside already.
That's
He's ready. He's ready.
Okay, that's good.
I want to see him lock them up, man.
Slice him
Bloody
up.
hell.
Okay, so Wan-Bissaka there. The midfield be koya like Amrabat and Tomine the other one this time. Let's see bro. I think tomorrow morning's early morning game be quite interesting to see what kind of lineup he goes with. I'm not gonna lie, because I forgot Galatasaray started with Anthony. I forgot. Sorry, we're going too caught up with it. I just looking at the lineup now. I forgot it started with Anthony, man. And Anthony played the full game.
And he didn't do shit, right?
Nobody's talking about it because he went 3-all, he went to the toilet. So Guys, let me know if you all think, that Ten Hag is protecting his investments who came with him so to protect his image, or do you just think it's a rough patch that he's going through right now? Let me know what you think, whether we can win this match tonight. I'm thinking it might be a draw. I don't really know. It's very hard to call against Newcastle, who are playing, relatively well. And
But they're below us.
yeah, they sit below us. Yeah, let me see. I just where is that standing thing just now? Yeah, we're in 6th, then 7, 24,
I,
23.
everyone was saying, "Oh, the Manchester's playing like shit." But I was like, "Oh shit, Brighton and Newcastle is below us. Even West Ham and Chelsea."
Aston Villa are
So
doing well,
it's
huh?
not that bad, man. It's not that bad. Aston Villa, man. Yeah,
By the
they're
way,
quietly going there.
well, you wanted to call a draw, right? You notice we haven't had one draw all season.
Yeah, man. I'm just looking at it now. Also, it's
We,
either
we are
lose
the
all or win all, man. It's
we are the
like
we are the
hardcore,
top
lah, we are.
we're in the top 10 with two other teams with the most losses, 5.
We are the only team that doesn't have a draw, man. Bloody even Burnley has a draw. It's
We got-
either I mean, it's like we're like bipolar, man.
I mean,
It's either we switch on or we switch off.
it kind of goes to show how bad how inconsistent the team has been, isn't it, this season?
Yeah, man.
Arsenal win, loss, win, draw. City draw, 3 wins. Liverpool, Aston Villa, Spurs. Oh, sorry, it's right to left. Sorry, Spurs lost their last few games.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
they
they
lost their
lost
last 2
three
games. They lost
games.
3 in a
Yeah,
row. So sorry,
yeah.
it's right to left. So win, loss. Okay, we are lost. Whoa, Spurs messed up, huh? Aston Villa on
Hmm.
fire. No losses, no losses. I mean, 30 matches in. I don't know. Of course, we can't score Jack.
Yeah, I
16
mean, we
goals.
are 1/3 of the season, so
Yeah, so still a long way to go.
long way to
And
go.
I think I think we pretty much covered all of it. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I
Nothing
think
much to
yeah, we can.
say. I want to say here also. I want to add. I think this VAR conspiracy is getting a bit too ridiculous right now, and it seems that everything is just helping City to win titles. I feel there's some hanky panky going on there, man. Really,
It's getting more obvious, right?
we're getting more obvious the way
It's so
the,
obvious,
the calls are
and
happening.
no
Is
one give a
just
shit.
yeah. So
Everton,
if
Everton, they discovered it so early, and the judgment came out so fast.
so
This one
quickly
there's 150, so quickly, and this one's
and
150, and not even one.
and Pep
It's
saying
like,
no, just wait, it's different. Wait, don't worry, just wait, it's different. Why I want to wait? I
this
want to charge
difference
you
is
right
because they
now.
have more money, steady. Man.
More money so you can bribe more people. England is corrupt, guys. Don't even think that English fellas run the country properly. Rishi Sunak is doing a shit job over there right now. And the only reason Rishi Sunak is the Prime Minister of Britain because the white folks know now is the shittiest time to be a Prime Minister. Give it to the Tamil Punde fella or whatever whatever he is like, give it to them so they can take all the shit. And then when his white supremacy power is back again, then the white man, the Camerons and the Thatchers and all that, and the Josephines and all. That's when they all will come back. So England is messed up. Like corruption in England started way in the 80s, and the height of it hit when Manchester United were bought on a leverage buy. So don't get mistaken. Don't also forget that Manchester United at the time, Alex Ferguson also has to take some of the blame for why Manchester United was sold because he had an argument with Magnus and Magny, the horse owner.
Yeah,
That massive argument, huge fallout. So everyone decided, okay, screw it, man. You want to fuck me? I'll fuck you over. And everyone sold their shit. So corruption has been here for a long time, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. Yeah, appreciate it. Postponed so
good to be
many
back.
times, so many things to do. Wish
Good
us
to be
all the
back.
best. Hope we win. We win, it'll be a bit more comfortable. We move up the table one step closer to the Champions League spots. But let's not get our hopes up. Like, we got a lot of things going against us.
Yep.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Peace out.
Ciao.
For sure, man. Nice and easy.
Chill.